is good, fam? What up? What up? Just gonna pull up the live stream on my other phone here so I can read some comments. What up? What up? I hate listening to myself. Anybody else have that does videos? They don't like listening to their own selves talk. That's me. That does happen. I cringe sometimes. It's very tough for me to go back and watch some of my stuff. But man, I'm glad you guys are here. Hope you guys are doing good. I had a bunch of you guys been reaching out to me, asking me how I'm doing, seeing how I'm okay. So I figured I want to do a quick little live stream and just update you guys on some stuff. And I really appreciate all the love and prayers because it was definitely very, very, very rough week and a half or so from getting COVID and then getting the eye infection, and maybe there's a correlation between the two. I don't know, but definitely was scary. And I thought this was it. I thought I was definitely like this was it. Like I know eventually I'm gonna go blind. Like I just know it's gonna happen eventually. With these eye infections, like one of these times it's gonna like I had an eye infection in my left eye where I went completely blind. So I know eventually I will go blind, and I've kind of accepted that, but I was just like, man, I don't want this to be now. Like, give me like 10 more years or something. I don't know. But by the grace of God, I was able to get through it. It was a crazy situation because there's only three places I found out in the entire East Coast of the United States that could even make these drops that I needed. And one is in Miami. Obviously, I was in Massachusetts. The other one's in Pennsylvania and Philadelphia, which, was probably like a good 7, 8 hours. So, guess that could have been a possibility. And then the other one was in Boston, and I was in Massachusetts. It was only like 2 hours away. Shout out to my buddy Lou Rock, who actually drove me to the hospital up there because I definitely needed to get those drops because if not, I'd be blind right now. But it all worked out. I got my drops. Man, them things worked so good within honestly, like immediately I was feeling better. And it's been, 2, 3 days. I'm back at home now, back in South Carolina, which is crazy because out of the last 2 months, I've only been here like 3 days. So it's definitely good to be back. But let me say hello to some of you guys before I get into anything else because gotta show that fam love. You know what I mean? I appreciate you guys being here. Hey, Tigger Tail, what's up, Annette? Oh, there you are. I've been needing to fix your moderator, and now I did. So I'm glad I was able to do that. Eddie and Jen Vlogs, hope you guys are doing good. I want to come visit you guys in Texas one of these days here sooner or later. Um, Funny story, I was actually going to come visit you guys and surprise you, and then you guys got COVID. So that was kind of a crazy situation. Shout out to everybody out there that's dealing with that crap. It definitely sucks. Prayers out to my boy Omar. You guys know Omar. Him and Tip got COVID, and it wasn't that great. He's still feeling kind of under the weather, but he's doing a lot better now. So thank God for that. I know a lot of you guys are dealing with, a lot of these crazy issues, and definitely prayers going out to everybody out there for sure. Hey, Michaela, good to see you. Thank you. Glad you're doing okay. Thank you. Like, I'm very happy to be doing better. Um, what's up, Amber? Hey, Scott. How's Omar doing? Yeah, he's definitely doing better. Wasabi Fox, what's good? Lori Hinkle says, you sound a lot better, James. I do feel a lot better. Actually, my mom actually called me the other day and she's like, I just watched your live stream from the other day. Like, are you okay? Your voice did not sound right. You did not sound good. And I'm like, no, I definitely was not good. And it was crazy, this COVID crap. Like, honestly, overall, I felt like it wasn't that bad. Like, I had headaches and body aches, but then I passed out several times. And that was really scary. Like, made me want to maybe go to the hospital, but then again, I didn't want to like go through all that. And I was just like, I hope there's not some underlying issue, but everything has been good since then. Before I left, I tested negative. I took a COVID test. I tested negative, and I was like, thank God. And I was like, I need to get back home, spend some time with my kids. So it's definitely good to be back here and getting to do that. They're kind of busy with school, but this weekend we'll hang out and do some fun stuff. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. And yeah, it's interesting being back here at my place, though, I will say, because it's just so quiet. I literally live in the middle of nowhere of South Carolina. There's not even any Ubers or Lyfts out here. It's pretty much I'm just confined to my place. And I was in here for a good 2, 3 months just recuperating, and especially because going back to 3, 4, 5 months ago, I was in a very dark place. All of last year I was in a dark place. I mean, dark energy, just, if any of you guys know about vibrations, raising your vibrations, my vibrations was in the toilet, okay? It was not good. And coming here, I really was able to find myself, really work through a lot of my flaws, build that energy back up. And I'm really, really glad and that I was able to do that. Then it got to the point where I was like, you know what? I just need to get the heck out of here, because I was, man, it's a little depressing. I ain't gonna lie. Like, just, I do have a couple friends out here, which is cool, but 90% of the time I'm just hanging by myself, just sitting here, you know, editing or watching YouTube or whatever. And, it definitely can be a lot, but I really started to realize something, especially after my last trip. Spending time with a lot of my friends. I got to hang out with my, God, where do we start? It started where I went and visited our fam Carly, which is the little girl that you guys probably remember. I made a video of Meet My New Girl, which was just absolutely just, it really, really healed my soul. It really did. And then I went and spent some time with my buddy Omar. We went and did some traveling together, which was cool for a couple of weeks. Filmed a lot of bangers, which I do have a new video coming out tomorrow. And then I'll have like probably, I want to get at least 2 videos out by the end of this month, which is 5 days left. So maybe 3 videos, we'll see. I was trying to do, I plan on doing daily uploads for the rest of the month, and then I got COVID, and yeah, that was the end of that. But I do have a lot of videos I need to put out. We actually went to Ed and Lorraine Warren's grave, and it was pretty crazy. And there's some crazy stuff that happened there. But afterwards, we went to the museum. Their paranormal museum that you can't really go into. Well, we went there, and something freaking crazy happened. We caught a freaking, I don't know what it was. Could be a demonic entity, could have been a shadow person, I don't know, but there is clearly a black shadow of a person moving outside of that place, which is absolutely crazy. Caught it on camera. Then as we were going to leave, the house across the street, you won't even believe this, but the lights started glowing and started going on and off and on and off, and dimming in and dimming out. It was something like I've never witnessed in my life. It's pretty crazy, so I can't wait to show that video to you. That was the last video that I actually filmed, but I have so many videos I need to put out right now, so it's pretty crazy. But after I was doing my trip with Omar, where did I go after that? Then I went to, I'm trying to think. I swear I'm going to miss something, someone or something. I think I came back for Christmas, and then afterwards I went to go visit my friends, the Raptor Adventure Girls. They helped me with some dental work and stuff. And also my friend Chris Starr came up there as well. And we filmed some really cool videos. And then after that, I took a train up to my buddy Lou Rock's place and, spent a couple weeks up there. Obviously, we got the COVID, and, it was, a pretty crazy story. We got a couple videos filmed. We didn't really get too much done, but we got a little bit of stuff done, so that was good. But, I learned a lot through my trip. I realized, like, first of all my friends, they're all going through something too. Like, we're all going through life's problems. You could call it, you know, just whatever you want to call it. But everyone's dealing with something, which I'm sure just like you guys are dealing with something right now. I mean, that's what life is. Life is dealing with obstacles that you have to overcome. And I've realized and learned so much through the last couple of months, um, about bad energies, good energies, the power of positive thinking. It's so easy, even for my friends, to fall victim to just, man, these bad things keep happening to me, one thing after another. And it's so easy to get like your mindset stuck on that, where like you're still dealing with so many problems, and another problem comes, and another problem comes, and it feels like it just doesn't stop. And I've been there where I just get stuck on that, where I feel like it's just, it's kind of funny too, because I don't really do the whole psychic thing, talk to psychics and stuff, but I have recently. And it's funny because I spoke to two different psychics that both said that not just me, but my friends as well, all have a spell cast on us, or uh, whatever you call it. I don't know. And I don't want to really get into that. And again, I take everything with a grain of salt. Um, but I know my friends also have been going through a lot of issues, a lot of problems, and it's not. It's even us. Like we. It's so easy to get down. It's so easy to get stuck in these problems. Depression. Um, Fear, I believe, is like a demonic entity. Okay, we fear all these things happening, all these bad stuff, and I realized there's only one way to really get out of it, and one way to really raise your vibrations up to the next level. And positive thinking is definitely one of those. Raising your energy up. I've learned a lot about that because I was stuck with some really bad energy for a long time, and it affected every aspect of my life. And it's pretty crazy because the moment that I started realizing this, and the moment I started realizing, you know what, I'm going to expect bad stuff to continue to happen. But when it does, I'm not going to I'm going to say, hey, you know what, I knew you were coming, and I just dodge it. I have to deal with it, deal with whatever you got to deal with, get it done. But to sit there and complain about it, or to sit there and be the victim, or woe is me, or why does this all have to happen to me, that's not going to help. That's going to keep your energy levels low, instead of being just like, you know what, I know it's going to come, I know it's going to happen, I don't care, like, continue to happen to me, but kind of just move past it. And I mean, how many problems do we deal with in our lifetime? How many problems have we dealt with in the last couple of years? A lot. And our problems from years ago are not our problems today. And don't let these issues and these problems get you down, because if it does, it will keep you down. It really will. And more bad stuff will continue to happen, instead of staying positive through it and being happy through it and being thankful for the things that you do have. It's so easy to get stuck on, like, damn, like, my life sucks. I got, I'm having job problems, I have financial problems, relationship problems, all these different things. But it's so easy to get stuck on that stuff, instead of thinking, damn, I got my health, I got my kids, I have a loving person in my life, I have family. Whatever it is, be thankful for the things you have. And instead of concentrate on the bad, try to concentrate on the good, and just expect the bad's going to continue to come. And that's how you raise your vibration. That's how you get to the next level. That's how there's a lot to it. I don't want to get too far into it, because it's not everybody will resonate with this or quite understand it. And I'm honestly, I'm such a good talker, but I'm not a good explainer, if you know what I mean. Like, I have a tough time explaining really what I mean. So we'll just leave it at that. But let me say hello to my little friends. I appreciate you guys all being here tonight. And again, I just want to let you guys know I'm doing good. My health is good. My eyesight is doing good. I was really worried too, because not just you know, worrying about oh, I don't know how I pinned a comment by accident. Um I damn, I forgot what I was gonna say now. Thank you, Sophie. She's been a member for 36 months. You've been a member for 3 years. That's what's up. I appreciate you being a member. That's so dope. I need to do a members only live stream. I'm gonna do one this week. Hey Kelly, thanks for being here. What's up, Bama Bella? Bama Bella, I like that. That's what's up. Nez Lover, hey Gary, what's up? John Shannon Price, what's good? Hope you guys are doing good, staying warm up there. James, I lost my wrench. Oh no. Well, there it is. I don't know why a bunch of fams have lost their wrenches. Yo, California Picking, what up, Drewski? Good to see you, buddy. Miss you, man. Dude, I can't wait to get back to Cali, bro, and to hang with you. It's been a while. I was hanging out with Drew a couple times a year at least. We were going to California a lot, but since COVID started, haven't been back to Cali, so would be nice to eventually get back there. I seen Raptor Avengers. What's up? What's up, Jen and Lisa? Thanks for being here. We had such a good time at their house. It was very awesome to hang out with them, and we had a lot of good time. Like, it was funny because Chris and I haven't hung out with Chris in a couple of years, and it was kind of like back to normal of that. You could ask Jen and Lisa, but it was kind of like I was just messing with her the whole time, putting dirty socks in her laundry, triggering her. You know, that's what friends do, man. They mess with each other, and it was a good time. It was a good time. I did realize James does play a little too much sometimes, but hey, it was all good anyways. We had fun, right? We did have a lot of good times. I think I've been a mod for at least 3 or 4 years. Katie D, yes, you have. Appreciate that. What up, Kelsey York? And I will be having a lot of videos, guys. That's the thing. I'm back here now, so I'm just going to be doing a lot of editing. And February is going to be loaded with videos. I will be putting up at least 10 videos in the month of February, which is crazy because I've been putting up like 3 or 4, probably 3 or 2 a month for a while. So I think I have about 10 or 11 like amazingly good videos. So gonna be doing some editing. I got my buddy Rich, the Steel one, who's been helping me do some editing as well. So I'm gonna try to start editing more videos myself too, but it's really cool to have his help as well. So big shout out to my boy Rich. Dang it, where'd that comment go? Eddie and Jen, I seen your comment and I thought I paused my page. Oh, there it is. It says, you know, James, having time to yourself may be the best thing for you because listen to how you... Why does my phone keep going off? I'm getting like crazy DMs right now. Having time to yourself may be the best thing because listen to how you look at life now rather. Yes, I mean, I will agree. This has been the best thing for me to come out here to South Carolina, to be alone. Even though, I mean, my kids are here, but, you know, I'll just see them every once in a while. It's like my place isn't really that big, so it's not like I could really have the kids, you know, they don't really want to spend the night here or anything. So it's a little bit different. But I don't know what I'm going to do. My lease is going to be up here in like 2 months. And I don't think I'm going to be staying here. I might find another place out here, like a little bit bigger place. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, I really don't. I know I want to continue to travel and do a lot of traveling, so maybe I just won't have a place for a little while. Or maybe, I don't know. I'm gonna have to really give it some thought. But I definitely want to, you know, do a lot of traveling, meet a lot of you guys, because it's really awesome meeting fams and hanging out with people. I mean, all these people that I've continued to hang out with and see are all fams that I've met through YouTube, and it's honestly, I have some amazing friends. I will tell you that. Some really just awesome people that are just very real, very real people. And it's really cool to have good friends. It really is. What's up, Turtle? Good to see you, bro. Turtles and OG, that's for sure. What up, Just E? Good to see ya. Everyday Treasures in the house. You should finally move to Indiana. Well, I don't know about moving to Indiana, but I will definitely. I would say if I get another place, it's gonna be either around here in South Carolina near my kids, or in Florida. Everywhere else, I'll just travel. So, but I will definitely do a lot of traveling. I have had a cough, but I guess that's kind of normal with all the cold that I was going through and all the crazy stuff that I had to deal with. So makes sense. My Haunted Fowler, what's up, bro? Good to see you, man. Miss you, bro. Had a good time hanging out with you. Got to hang out with my Haunted Fowler too. When you come here, give us a call. We'll have a place at the table. That's what's up, Eddie and Jen. Definitely bank on it. Well, I'll definitely be seeing you guys in the next couple of months when I get to Texas for sure. I have a lot of people I want to visit in Texas. So Wasabi Fox says, I won't tell you to move here to Minnesota. Hell no. Hell no. You know, I used to play football in high school, and I had a college that the coaches and players would call my house every day, and they were from Minnesota, and they tried to get me, they wanted to give you a partial scholarship to go up there and play football, defensive end. A lot of you guys don't even know this. And one day, the quarterback of the team called me, and he was telling about how cold it was up there. And he's like, yeah, bro, we got a farm here, and the cows' ears break off in the winter. And I'm like, yeah, nah. As soon as he said that, I was done. I mean, I was from Florida, you know what I mean? So, like, hearing that, I was not about it. Especially going out there hitting people and pads and stuff. And nah. No. So, no, Minnesota definitely would not be a place. I don't think I could deal with that. My kitty knows I'm not feeling well. It's good to be cuddling with me. Oh, that's awesome. That is so cool. I know. I miss my pets. I do. I was just thinking today. As a matter of fact, I was just thinking this earlier today. I was like, I want to get a puppy. I want to get a Rottweiler puppy. I've always had Rottweilers. They're such great dogs. And I want to get a puppy. And I think it would be really good for me to have a puppy too. Or like, you know, a dog. And yeah, I couldn't have it here at this place. So I'd have to get another place for that. So maybe we'll see if that comes up here in the next few months. I think it'd be really good for me to have. So, and I do love Rotties so much. I've never been a big small dog person, but you know, bigger dogs, yeah. I've had like 3 or 4 Rotties, and honestly, they're just the greatest. Cutie Pie, thank you. Says, glad you're doing better. Thank you for following me on Instagram. You're welcome. I try to, people comment like on my Instagram or Twitter, and they're like, hey, James, can you follow me? Like, I always follow people. If I see a comment that says, can you follow me? Of course, I'll follow you. If you're a fan, I'll follow you. Hey, Jennifer, what's up? Doll fan for life. Yo, I got a package. I know I've said this a million times. I have a package right on my desk over here. Matter of fact, I keep looking at it every day. And of course, it's hard for me to get to the post office, but I ain't lying. And see, it says Jennifer L right there. I have it right here. I've been needing to send this for 2 months. But I have to go to the post office for something else. So I was just thinking about that today, as a matter of fact. So I know you say that too, but you're so understanding. I love that. Like, you're the best, Jen. Invisimel, what's good? It says, glad you're feeling better. I had COVID. It was horrible. Love you, Melissa. Melissa, I'm so sorry to hear that. I know some people like, and it's weird too, because we got the original COVID strain, and I knew this because Mama Rock had went to the hospital, almost died. Not necessarily from the COVID, but she had blood clots, and the COVID was making it worse. But they told her that she had the original COVID, so I'm assuming that's what we had too, since we're all in the house together, and we all got it. Everyone in the house ended up getting it. So, but it wasn't. I've had people tell me that they've had COVID, and it's like literally like death. And I mean, I had the headaches, I had the body aches. It wasn't too bad. The passing out was not cool. Like that, the dizzy spells and passing out was just crazy. But the thing is, every single person that had COVID in the house, every single person, it affected them differently. Like for Lou, it didn't affect him too bad. I think there was one night that he wasn't doing too good. Um, I mean, everybody, the kid, like it affected everybody differently. It's just such a screwy freaking virus. Yeah, I don't think we were meant to have to overcome such crazy lab-grown viruses, if you know what I mean. You loved Rottweilers too? That's awesome, man. That's my favorite. Jen and Lisa, they have a Doberman, and I had a couple Dobermans when I was a kid, and they're pretty close to Rotties, and you know, but still, there's a little difference for me. I don't know what it is, but it's cool when you get to it. Oh, thanks, Jennifer. I appreciate it. I do have it here, and I will send it to you though. Amy O'Lear, what's up? Good to see you. Shannon said I had it too, and it was bad. I don't remember several days when I was sick. Oh my gosh. I feel so bad for everybody. Definitely prayers for everyone out there. Definitely be careful. I definitely learned that, like, you don't know how it will strike you or how. I think everyone's going to end up getting it eventually. The good thing is, I do believe that it's weakening just with, like, all viruses, every virus of all time. What happens is over time, more people will end up getting it. It will spread to more people, but it also weakens. And I do believe it is getting to the point where it is weakening, even though I know there's all these other crazy spin-offs of it and everything. But I do believe over time it will weaken and more people will get it. Everyone will probably get it. But it does seem like, you know, it's a little better than I mean, in the beginning, like some of my friends that got it, it was literally like a death sentence. It was just the most miserable thing they've ever gone through in their life. And more recently, I've had a bunch of friends get it, and it's still really bad, but doesn't seem to be as bad as what it was. But then again, it affects everybody differently. So you never know. It may not, like there could be two people get the same COVID. One person, it's freaking death, and the other person, it's barely no symptoms at all. It's just such a screwy way of what it is. I mean, I don't know, but definitely praying for you guys out there with that. When is it going to end? I don't know. I don't know. I'm sure it will end at some point, but I don't know. That's a really good question. I read that your blood type depends on how bad. Oh, really? Now that's interesting. I have to look into that. I wonder if there's any truth to that. Your blood type. That's I've never heard of that. Me and my daughter had it over Christmas, and I lost my husband to it last April. I'm so sorry, Dawn. I'm so sorry to hear that. Definitely a freaking horrible, demonic virus, if you ask me. My personal opinion. Groovy hippie chick, what up? Yeah, I know there's a lot of, never know what it could be, but Cutie Pie said it will never end, just eventually be like the flu. Yeah, I'm afraid that could be possible. Hey there, James. My wife Tammy and I have been watching you since Omar and Gosh and you got started on YouTube. I appreciate that, Austin Andrews. Thank you to you and your wife. I appreciate the love. And I definitely got a lot of good videos coming out too, like a lot of good videos. I think tomorrow I'm gonna drop the Devil's Butthole video because I haven't put that out yet. I know if you might have watched it on Omar's channel, my video is a little bit different, but we almost died in the damn Devil's Butthole. I mean, there's a reason why we called it the Devil's Butthole, which actually, a funny story, it's actually called Satan's Hollow, aka the Portal to Hell. It's the two different names that it has. And it's funny because when Omar and I were up there, we were talking to a local and they knew all about it. And I told them, I said, yeah, we named it the Devil's Butthole because if you watch the first video that we did there several years back, when we got to the end, which was where the altar room is, there was two little water tunnels that led outside, and you literally had to crawl through this mucky, nasty, spider-filled whatever to get out. It was literally like coming out of a butthole. I mean, that's why we called it that. And come to find out, the guy that we talked to that knew about it, he's like, "Oh yeah, you guys didn't name it the Devil's Butthole. It's been called. People have been calling it that for years." And I'm like, "Well, they've probably been calling it that for years because we went there several years back and we called it that." And he's like, "No, man, I'm talking 10, 20 years ago. People were calling it that." I'm like, "Really?" I said, "That's quite a crazy coincidence because we never heard it called that. And, we thought we named it that, but no, I guess we didn't." But yeah, I want to put that video out. And then, I think I just put a poll on Twitter asking everybody what they want. I have the Ed and Shirley Lorraine Warren's grave and the crazy stuff that happened at the museum. I have, we still have the Octagon Hall 3-part series that we haven't put out, which is absolutely insane. We have, I did this really cool old, really historic house on New Year's Eve. I did with the South Cax, and God, I have a lot of stuff. I also vlogged this last trip. So when I left Omar's and I went to, where the hell did I go? Came back here for Christmas. Went up to visit the Raptor Adventures, hung out with Chris, and then Lou and everything. I vlogged a lot of that. So I want to put out a vlog as well. We also went to this haunted tunnel Lou and I did. I know some of you guys probably remember the video that Omar made for a little girl, Kiara or Kai, who was dealing with cancer, and unfortunately she passed away. Rest in peace. And while I was up at Lou's house in Massachusetts, her funeral was in Massachusetts or Connecticut. I can't remember. Either way, it was about an hour away from where I was staying. And this is right before I got COVID. Literally the day before I got COVID. And we went to the funeral. We wanted to just go there, and we didn't really know the family too much, but we did make that video. And I know my buddy Omar really wanted to go there, and unfortunately he had some obligations and he couldn't make it up there. And I talked to him and I was like, you know what, me and Lou are gonna go there, just represent the whole YouTube community, just to show our love and support, because it's such a tragic thing and something a mother should never have to go through. And we went up there, and we waited till kind of after everything was over, and we went and talked to the mother, gave her some hugs. She was really appreciative that we came. She was very appreciative of the video that Omar made, and for all the people that were in the video, just showing the love and support, which was really cool. And anyway, so after that, there was a haunted tunnel that was like 15 minutes away. So my buddy Lou and I, we went, and we didn't really think this through too well. And the temperature was 11, okay? It was 11 degrees out. And we get there, and we have to take this like 10-minute hike to the tunnel. So we get out of the car, and we're kind of like getting our equipment ready and everything. And like a couple minutes later, we're like, "All right, you ready?" And it's no, it's so cold. We turned the car back on, got back in the car. Really weird thing happened. There was this crazy noise that started coming from the radio. Like a noise that I can't even explain to you. I'll have to wait to see the video. It was really weird. I can't even explain it. You're just gonna have to watch it. But now looking back, I think it was like a warning. But we warmed up a little bit, and Lou said something about, "Bro, we should go get gloves. We forgot we need to get gloves." And I'm like, we're already here. Forget the gloves, man. Yeah, we should have got gloves, but we ain't got gloves. I'll just keep one hand in my pocket and hold my camera with the other and just keep switching, And we get out, and I'm wearing jeans, and I have like a nice jacket on, but like jeans in the cold, that kind of cold, jeans do nothing. Honestly, I'd rather have no pants. I'd rather have no pants on because it acts as like an ice shield. So we get out, we start walking to the tunnel. It's pretty damn cold, I ain't gonna lie. And we get right about to the tunnel, and my hands are burning. Like, I'm like, you know what? Like, I need to switch hands, but this hand don't want to come out of the pocket yet. And we get up to the tunnel, we get inside the tunnel, and then it's super, like, it's like 20 degrees colder in the tunnel. Well, we start filming, probably filmed for about, I actually caught some crazy stuff on camera within just a few minutes of us being there. And um, I was like, dude, I just can't. I'm like, we seen the tunnel, let's go. And we decided to leave. And on the way back, it just got so bad. We get back into the car, and for like a good hour, it felt like somebody was sticking needles in my fingernails. It was that bad. I could not warm up. We get back to the house, and Mama Rock was like, we told her what happened. She's like, well, that's interesting because as you guys were there, because we didn't say we were going to the tunnel, we said we were going to the funeral. She goes, they put out an Arctic blast warning, um, freezing temperatures, that not to be outside because you could literally get hypothermia within minutes. And here we are, just like taking a 10-minute walk up to the tunnel, and then we had to make a 10-minute walk back, and it was literally the toughest thing ever I ever had to go through. It was really, really bad. But since it's not like a whole video, I'm gonna put that in the vlog, so that's why I started saying that. What's up, Ryan Hammer? What's up? Says joke. Uh-oh, let's hear this joke. Says, how do you know when glue is drying? Drying? Driving. When it gets stuck in traffic. Ha! When glue is driving. I get it now. That's that's a good one. That's funny. Yo, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that. You are amazing. Yo, thank you, Don Johnson. I appreciate the super sticker. That's really dope. Mild winter here in Texas. Yeah, that should be. For some reason, every winter I end up going up somewhere up north where it's really cold, and then I wonder why I'm doing that. But what are you gonna do? Yo, Michael P, thank you, bro. I appreciate the direct dono. You didn't have to do that. Michael Payne said, what he said. He said, it's only showing me part of the comment right now. It says, hey, brother, glad everything is better. And I can't see the rest of it right now. I'll have to log into my PayPal to read that. But thank you, bro. I appreciate that. You don't have to do that. But it's very nice of you. What up, Jesse? What's up, Zori? Let's see. Lauren says, hey, James, you're one of my favorites. Yo, I appreciate that. Thank you. I was going to do a live stream last night because I wanted to just kind of update you guys. And I just kept thinking, like, what am I going to talk about? I'm just going to say, like, you know, I'm feeling better. And that's it. Like, even though I'm never lost for words, sometimes, you know, you get into your own head. And then I was supposed to put out a video today. And then I was like, you know what? I guess I'll just do a live stream today. Work on my videos because I do have a lot of videos to work on, and just put out a video tomorrow. So definitely going to put out a video tomorrow, 100%. I have been noticing that for some reason when I put out videos early, they don't get a lot of views. But then when I put out videos late at night, they seem to get a lot more views. So I guess I'll be dropping it a little bit later. Espresso says, hey, James, how are you doing? Have you heard from Chelsea? I have not heard from Chelsea, no. But I do know that Chelsea is up in Michigan with her family, which is really cool. She's spending some time like with her mom and her sisters and her nephews and nieces. And that's really cool because for so long, that's what she talked about wanting to do. So I'm glad she's, you know, doing the things that she wants to, which is really cool. But yeah, I'm hoping she'll, you know, she's working on herself, you know. We all work on ourselves at different paces. I mean, just like I know I was in a bad place and I had really bad energy, I know she was too at the time. And, you know, we all we all work at different paces, and I hope she's doing better, you know, and it seems like she is, but I don't know. So I haven't really talked to her, but not of my own choice, but yeah, we'll just keep doing that. But I think she's doing just fine. I hope. But yeah, not much I can really say about that because yeah, not much I can really say. Um yeah, I don't know how Pumpkin is. I haven't heard, so I don't know. Boomerang. Oh, Boomerangs. Okay, what's up? What's up, Boomer D? Good to see you, bro. That's what's up. Boomer. Good to see you, bro. Hey, James from Hamilton, Ontario. What's up, June? Hope you're staying warm up there. I know it's per dang cold up there, and I mean, I can't even imagine because like it's so cold. Like, well, it's not too bad here in South Carolina, but where I was at in Massachusetts, which is just about in Canada, but I know Canada, that's a whole nother level of cold. What up, Explorer with Holly? Good to see you. Fallen Angel, what up? We got Lisa. Currently 12 degrees. No, thank you. Nope. I did that. No, thank you. Never want to do that again. Definitely never gonna go out in that kind of cold. That's for sure. Mauricia, hey James, hope you get well. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm doing so much better. Like my health is so much better. I gotta get rid of this cough. But besides that, everything is good. My eye is better. Which is just crazy because like I literally thought that was it. I didn't think I was gonna be able to get my eye drops. Actually, I thought what I was gonna have to do was get a flight to Miami to go down there, and that's what I thought I was gonna have to do. But luckily, I didn't have to do that. Spirit Stalker, what up? Says James, try to save for a decent minivan. You can travel, sleep. Well, the only problem with that is I would need a driver because I don't think James' blind ass gonna be driving nowhere. And if I did, I don't think I would make it too far. Let's just say my insurance probably would probably cost more than I could ever afford if I actually did try to drive because I'd just be banging into stuff. But hey, if I ever want to play bumper cars, maybe I'll give that a whirl, you know? Yeah, not a good idea for James to be driving. Espresso said, "Thank you for answering my question, and I'm glad you're doing great. My family loves you and keeping it positive. You, thank you. I appreciate that. And again, like I was mentioning earlier, guys, even my friends, like I said, all my friends, every single one of my friends that I've been hanging out with, that I've been spending time with, they're all going through something. You know, they're all having hard times, and it's so easy for us to just get lost in these problems, and you know, it gets us down, you know, lowers our energy, lowers our vibration, you know, whatever you want to call it. um but I realized the only way to beat it, the only way to get through it, the only way to stop it is positive thinking, and to just be blessed for what you do have and what you do have good in your life. um and it's very, very true. It really is. I'm telling you. I mean, how many times do you guys know people that it seems like everything goes wrong for them? They're always complaining. They're always telling you how all these bad things that continue to happen to them nonstop. And every time you talk to them, it's almost like it almost feels like it brings you down too. Because it's so much just negativity, and it's not that like they're a negative person, they just have all this negative stuff continuously happening to them. And people that I know that are like that, it doesn't seem to stop. It seems just to be one thing after another. And I've been there. I've had that happen to me where I felt like, why me? Why is all this stuff happening? You know? Like I said, I had psychic tell me that somebody placed a curse or something like this, or a spell. Maybe that's true. Maybe that's what it is. But even if that is true, then what's the solution to that? You know what I mean? And I mean, I also put my trust in God, which I believe helps, but you know, even more, like, you really do need to just be blessed for what you do have. Be thankful for things that do go right in your life. Expect the bad things to continue to happen, because they're going to continue to happen to all of us. I mean, everybody has to go through bad stuff. I mean, it's just part of life. Some more than others, obviously, some more severe, you know, and it sucks. I mean, it really does. And you can get stuck in that. You know, you can let it beat you, or you could beat it. And it's as simple as that. I mean, it's so true. Um, so next time you see that happening to you, where you seems like just so much bad stuff is happening and you can't catch a break, instead of letting it continuously pull you down and feeling sorry for yourself, really consider trying to find the positive things in life, the positive things in your life, um, and concentrate on those, not so much the bad stuff, and watch how your energy just goes up. And it's true. I also believe that, you know, helping others is really helping ourselves, and that's a really true statement, that I've learned. By helping other people, I feel like it truly helps me, and that is a huge lesson that I've learned as well, that has made a big impact in my life. So some of you guys would probably agree with that. Some of you guys would probably be like, ah, that's just mumbo jumbo, but it's true. And soon you realize it, you know, it's true. I mean, look at people, sometimes they have nothing, but they're willing to give, you know, and some of those people, it's just, you know. I also know that another big lesson that I've learned is losing your ego. So many of us, like probably 99% of us, um, base so much stuff on our ego. You know, somebody does you wrong, something happens to you, you get done wrong by someone or something, um, and you blame it on that other person, and you blame it on this, you blame it on that, but we don't take responsibility for our own actions. We never say, you know what, yeah, that person did us wrong, or that happened, but what caused that person to do that? What was the underlying issue? And a lot of us don't want to deal with that, but that's what kind of dropping the ego, you know, is all about. And especially over these last several months, I've really tried to just, you know, take some humility and drop my ego, and, you know, take responsibility for my own actions and my own things, and, you know, just work on myself. And I do believe that my soul has definitely risen to a higher level, which has definitely been pretty amazing. Matt said, "Hey James, glad you're doing better." Let me get some water. I feel like I'm just coughing like nonstop here. Glad you're doing better. I was just watching the old video where you and Omar, the car moved. Oh, the car moved at the hotel. Oh, when I took his car and I moved it. I do remember. That's funny. How did you find that video? That's an old video right there. That's really cool. Thank you for going back and watching some old videos. That's really dope. I always appreciate, like, if you ever go back and watch old videos, because I mean, I have like 500 plus videos. So I know a lot of you guys haven't been there since the very beginning. And there are so many really, really, really good videos that I've done, you know, in the past. So if you ever go back and watch an old video, leave a comment on that video, because I do like monitor my comments a lot. And it's cool to see, because I don't really, you know, I get views on all old videos, but to see that fams go back and watch old videos, the only way I would know is if you actually leave a comment. So if you do go back and watch some old videos, leave a comment on that video. I appreciate you doing that though. Everyday Treasures, Big Ben has been letting us know about the rude dude. I don't think he said anything bad. I don't know what that is. I'm not sure what that's about. Prayers for Omar and Tip. Yep, they're doing better though, which is good. Definitely good, good. Annette Ward, what up? Hey Emma, you speak the truth, James. Hey, and big shout out to everybody out there too. I've been putting these posts on YouTube for the last I think 2 or 3 weeks. I remember my buddy Omar started in December where he'd put a community post up every day, and it was just like a picture of something. And I decided to start doing the same thing with like just some inspiration. So every day or every morning at 8 a.m., well, between 7 and 8 a.m., I post a picture of just some encouragement, maybe something that I'm dealing with, something that I feel led to talk about, maybe a picture that I see that's got some really good words that I think could help somebody, and it's been great. Like the comments and response from it's been great. A lot of people were telling me how it helps them, or how they were going through something, and the words that I sent to them literally feel like I'm talking directly to them, and that's really cool. I really appreciate letting me know that you guys do enjoy that. It's not a big deal. It's just a little encouragement, through YouTube's community post. But I appreciate the feedback from it because it definitely makes me know that I'm on the right track, or I'm you know guided in the right direction. Let's say. Todd says, glad you are doing better, James. It's hard for me to read sometimes the super chat things, but um, watching you this morning all through your routine. Oh, that's really dope. Helps me out a lot. Yo, appreciate that, Todd. Thank you for sharing that, bro. I appreciate that. Much love to Todd. Thank you for the super, bro. Um, American Exploration says, I'm planning on going to make a video at the Witch's Forest this summer. Would you and Omar like to come with me? Where is that? The Witch's Forest. When I think of the Witch's Forest, the only thing that comes to mind is maybe Salem. Oh man, it's really weird. Like I have this cough, but it's not like a congestion cough. It's like a cough in my throat, like when my throat like just tickles. Probably again from the cold weather, but definitely glad to be back in South Carolina. And it's like, to me, it's warm here. It's like 50 degrees, so that's really cool. I know down in Florida right now, it's even colder than it here in South Carolina. So, guess I'm just in the right place. Davros, what's up, man? I's doing good, bro. Thank you for asking. Oh my God. What's up, Daryl? Good to see you, bro. Julie, Jenny the fam. What up, Jenny the fam? Hope you're doing good. Good to see you. What up, Tina? This is me. I do not have much. I to give. I can to those who need it. Yeah, that's really cool, Rachel. It's funny. Today I've been watching videos on YouTube, and what's the name of that channel? Inspirational type stuff. People that do good, or stories of people that do these random acts of kindness, and how it ends up like you never know what little a random act of kindness changes somebody's life, and how it ends up coming back to that person. When people do it just out of the goodness of their heart, not expecting anything in return, and how it ends up coming back to them tenfold in the future. Let me see if I can find it, because I know a lot of you guys like that too. And it's really, really cool little, like they got some really cool videos. It's called, I watch a lot of videos. It's called Soul Snack. Called Soul Snack. SOULSNACK. Pretty sure that's the right one. Cause I remember it was Soul something. That's it, Soul Snack. Really cool videos. Definitely got me hooked on it today. Ended up watching like, I don't know, like 20 of their videos. And it was very emotional watching some of these things. You know what I mean? But it was just, it's really cool to see. For sure. Big shout out to my moderators out there. I see comments being deleted, and you know, I appreciate you guys. It's really nice. Hazel, what up? Says, good to see you're in a good place, James. I appreciate that. I definitely am in a good place. I mean, it's always a work in progress. You know what I mean? It's, I mean, you guys see like YouTubers out there, and like, you see all the glitz and glamour and all the cool stuff, and you know, you probably don't really think that, you don't always think that, you know, they're normal people that have problems and have, you know, bad things happen, and they're dealing with the same type of issues that we all are dealing with. And it is true, like, you know, a lot of people don't talk about it. You know, I feel like I'm very open with you guys. Like I do tell you guys pretty much everything and talk to you guys about everything. You know, and that's my style, but not everybody's style. A lot of people, you know, sometimes it's embarrassing talking about certain things, you know what I mean? And I get that. For me, like, I think it's just part of letting that ego thing go. Is just, listen, this is how it is. It may not make me look good all the time, but that's just me. You know what I mean? It's like, I know a lot of you guys, you always ask about Chelsea, and you know, there's really not a lot I can say about what she's up to. That's up for her to tell you guys about. But you know, a lot of people are like, what happened with you guys? What really happened? And I made a video talking about it, but at the time, also still had holding on to my ego a lot. So there's still things that I could have said that I didn't. And I feel like that's something that I probably should do. So I do plan on making a video here in the near future talking about that. You know, people always continue to ask me. I get messages all the time. And I know she hasn't really been doing YouTube. I think she worries what people will think, or people are mad at her. Somebody told me that she got some threats from some people, which is just absolutely ridiculous. I don't know why anybody would ever do that. I don't get it. You know, so I don't really know why she hasn't been doing much, but I figure, you know, it's just good for me to say my truth and just speak what it is, even if it doesn't make me look good, even if it, you know, it's just, I can't speak for her. Like, I can't speak for any, you know, whatever she does or whatever she did or whatever. That's not for me to say, but I feel like I can be open and honest with you guys. And, you know, my God, the cough is just horrible. I just feel it right here. You know what I need? I need some cough drops. That's what I need. Of course, I can't really get any cough drops because there's no damn Ubers around here. Although I do think they have like a delivery, like, what was it, like DoorDash or something? I might actually have to do that. Because, yeah. But, yeah, I will make a video. People have been asking, like, you would think it would just go away, but no, it never goes away. Everyone, I still get messages all the time, or people blaming me, or, you know, I'm sure she gets the same stuff, and maybe that's why she hasn't been doing YouTube. I don't know. But all I can do is just speak my truth and have a clear conscience, and that's all I can do. Hey, James, glad you're feeling better. Thank you, Mary Lou. Appreciate that. Honey will help. That's good. Yeah, honey, hot tea and honey would be really nice right now. I have coffee and creamer, but no honey and tea. Yes, do Uber Eats for Walgreens. Oh, yeah. Uber Eats does, that's a good idea. They do have Uber Eats, too. Cool. What up, Chills? Said, night, James. I have an early morning tomorrow. Yo, good luck tomorrow. Hope it goes well for you. What's up, Cindy Epps? Thank you. I appreciate it for the prayers. Love you all, said Shannon. Love you too, Shannon. Ashley Williams says, what up from Kansas City? From Kansas City? Haven't been to Missouri. Gotta go up to Missouri. Definitely be a cool place to explore. Missy Thomas, what up? Good to see ya. Davros freezing my keister off, says Space Meme. I feel you. I feel you. I was doing that too for a while. What's up, Wanda the fam? Good to see you. What's up, Wani? Grease Monkey the fam. What up, bro? James Hot Tea, Cough Drop, Honey, Jack Daniels will help. Well, I got none of that stuff, so I guess it's not gonna help me too well. I do have some red wine, but I don't think that's not gonna work either. Yeah, I do want to come back to California for sure. No, I do. California is really cool. A lot of cool stuff to film out there. As a matter of fact, I was recently just talking to a friend about flying out to California in the next month or two, or the next couple of months, and then from California taking pretty much a trip, like across the country. Maybe even like, I've talked to you guys in the past about wanting to do an RV trip where a bunch of us get together and we get in an RV and we travel and we go to haunted places, and we do fan meetups, and I want to do like live streams on the actual RV, like where it's where we just like live stream the whole time, which I think would be super cool. Like maybe like a 24-hour live streams during the trip. I think it would be really interesting because on these trips, so much crazy stuff happens that you guys never even hear about or never see. So I think it'd be cool to do a trip where it's just 24 hours live. I don't know. Tell me what you guys think about that. I think it would be pretty dope. Especially you never know what kind of crazy stuff's gonna happen. Hello from Seattle. I'm coming to Washington in April. I'm gonna be in Washington. So maybe I'll do a fan meetup while I'm out there, because I don't know how often I'm gonna actually go to Washington, the state of Washington. But there's something there that I have had on my bucket list for the last like 2 years. And it's really, really crazy. Only a couple people know about this. But y'all gonna think I'm crazy. Y'all gonna think I'm whack. But I'm gonna do it. Let's just say, if I jumped out of an airplane with a parachute, this is crazier. Closest thing I could tell you without telling you, let's say I'm on an airplane and I bungee jump off the airplane. It's about the closest hint that I could give you. It's out there, man. It's pretty crazy, and yeah, it's put it this way, every friend that I've talked to, hey, you want to do it with me? Hell no, they said. Especially after I showed them the video. But I think it'd be really dope, and it's something I just want to do, so it'd be super dope. Espresso says, James, I have COVID, and your cough doesn't come from your chest, it comes from your throat. Well, there you go. It's, yeah, not been good. I guess you could say this is the last remnants I have of COVID. My tests are negative, but yeah. My throat has just been so scratchy. It's been crazy. What's up, Krista? Good to see ya. NH girl. What's up, Monica? Says really no one's business if they don't want to know why. I get it. I mean, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. And we started our relationship on YouTube. So I get it. I get it. You know what I mean? I don't blame anybody for, wanting to know stuff. And to be honest with you, like, I still struggle with it. Like, I still struggle with, all of it. And I think me making that video will help me. So ultimately, I'm not doing it for you. I do think it would be good, for you guys to whatever. But at the end of the day, it's for me. And that's what it is. I mean, guess it's, I was supposed to do it like a week ago, but then I ended up getting COVID, so I still get a little bit more work to do on that. To film that. So I will get that out though sooner or later. Oh, thank you, Kim. I appreciate that. Thank you for the €5. And my phone that I am live streaming from is gonna die. The screen just went black. So that means I got 5%. So I'm gonna have to end this live stream in a couple of minutes. But I appreciate you guys being here and just hanging out. Like I said, I really wanted to drop a video today, but I figured, sorry, my throat is just crazy. I figured I'd just go live and talk to you guys, give you an update, especially because I've had so many people concerned about my eye and stuff. So thank you again for the prayers, because, man, at the end of the day, like, those prayers really helped me out. I mean, it seems like just when all hope is lost, you know, God comes through, and definitely the staying positive throughout it, you know, and even like during my issues with the eye infection recently, I really was accepting that I'm probably gonna go blind right now, because the night that I really realized I had an infection, I didn't know how I was going to find a place that could get these drops. Honestly, I'm thinking there was no way I was gonna make it work, and I ended up going to see an eye doctor, and he, you know, did some tests, and he's like, yep, you definitely have an eye infection. It's not good. As a matter of fact, he was looking at my eye, and then he was like, oh, yeah, this is not good. And I'm like, oh, shit. I was like, this is not good if the doctor is telling me it's not good. And he's literally flipping out. I could see it. He's like, I'm going to need to make some phone calls. Can you wait in the lobby? And I'm like, oh, crap. I'm like, this ain't good. And then he came out, and he's like, listen, did you drive here? And I'm like, no. He's like, listen, do you have a way to get to Boston? It's about 2 hours away. I'm going to need you to go there. And I'm like, yeah, I guess I'm going to have to. And thank God I had that option, you know what I mean? Which is really cool. But I appreciate you guys being here. I'm going to let you guys go because, again, I got to charge this phone. It's about to die. But I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the love, support, like you guys always give me. I'm going to work on editing this video tonight. And I'm going to drop the Devil's Butthole tomorrow. So hope you guys enjoy that. And then I'll have another video out within 2 days. And like I said, I want to try to get like 2 or 3 videos out by the 31st, which we're already, what, 26th? Tomorrow's 27th? 27, 28, 29, 30, 5 days. So at least 2 videos. I'll try for 3 though. But appreciate it again for the love. And I will see you guys tomorrow in that video. I will premiere it. So hopefully you guys can watch it live. I'll probably drop it around like 10 or 11 o'clock at night. You know, around this time. Yep, and that's it. All right, I love you guys, and I will talk to you later. Stay positive, stay happy. I know there's a lot of crazy stuff happening. I know there's so many things out there, so many bad stuff right now that's happening. It's so easy to get down, but I'm telling you, the only way to beat it, the only way to get through it, stay positive, stay happy, keep your energy levels up, man. Raise your vibrations, guys, and just be thankful. Thank God for what we do have and the good stuff that we do have in our lives and the good people that we have in our lives. So I love you guys. I appreciate you, and I'll see you tomorrow.